Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, the Alamo City today at the Alamo Dome as we have a couple of squads here ready to square off in the Valero Alamo Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Iowa State Cyclones. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Iowa State's offense will have the first possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They booted away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Cowboys offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Flores. Fires to the right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Lost to throw again. Fires to the middle. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Jackson. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hansen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Stands in and takes the hit. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Flores. Got it in the middle, it's Fitzpatrick. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fitzpatrick. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's nice to get a quarterback an easy completion like that, but it's nicer if they can go forward. And they did not that time, Jesse.
They did not. No, the defense was just better at the point of attack. Look at all these defenders shedding blocks and then getting hats to the football. That's impressive.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Oh, they're after him. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Beck. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to run for it. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Quickly complete. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Flores. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw it. He's going to throw deep right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for room, it's Hansen. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Jackson. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man, it's Hansen. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Got it in the middle, it's Sauer.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
And the Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's 4. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Time to take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. They go to the draw. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. To the air, it's Flores. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Using his legs, it's Hansen. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Handoff from the gun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. The give on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Punt is on its way. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. When you've already sent your punt around 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Makes the catch. It's Sauer. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They'll go back to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Off the play fake. With the catch, it's Hansen. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. On the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sauer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires on the run. And he pulls it in at the 15. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Going for 6. Touchdown, Cyclones! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? That the quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Caught over the middle. It's Fitzpatrick. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Flores. Pulls it in. It's Freeman. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Townsend. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Townsend. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Caught near the sticks. It's Townsend. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's looking to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Townsend. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Pocket breaking down. Another incompletion on third down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On the ground, it's Hansen. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play, and a first down. Right back to the well. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cyclones are rolling down the field. This time they'll go to the running game. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll do it himself. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Back to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Makes the quick grab. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. Back to throw, it's Flores. Grab near the marker, it's Ford. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fighting off the defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got the quick pass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Ford. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Iowa State sending the offense back out. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delayed game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it up to 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it! Touchdown, Iowa State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Leaves it with the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Cowboys want to move quickly. The short hands, it's Fitzpatrick. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Rides the back and leaves it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not...
Turning it on! They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Creates a little room. Hard-hitting tackle. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. To the air, it's Flores. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions, and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Makes the grab on the left.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll leave it with him. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll give it to him again. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Flores. He rifles one deep down the right side. Fires and picked off.
That's interference.
That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy one to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Flores. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
The Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass.
I love the quick decision that QB made there in that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll try the run. Across the 45. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Creates a little space. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Surging forward on the sneak. They pick up that 1st down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're 2-down territory there and you take a shot on 3rd and run it on 4th, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less fun than back in my day when I played. Because not only are you getting hit from the front now if you're a quarterback, but you've got your own guys running into your back now as well. We see these push plays more and more often today in college football. No fun.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Cyclones are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The the Cyclones decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Flores. Looking deep down the right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Looking for the 2-point try. Was to pass.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
16.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. This drive will open from the 15. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Fires complete on the crosser. Lots of running room. He's at the 40. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Sowell. He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And it's no good. He missed it. Still up by 8 after the miss.
And I like the decision to go up by more than a touchdown in the 4th quarter is the right call, but the execution doesn't come through. Now this football game is totally different. You don't have a 2-score lead. Your defense is going to have to step up for you in a big moment late in this football game.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Lost a throw on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, one is panicking every really. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm